Guys, you're welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, you're welcome. Click the subscribe button before you leave the channel. If you're return subscribers, thank you guys so much for the love all the time. I don't take it for granted. So first and first, if you are clicking this video because you want to learn how to tie from the scratch and you want to make it purely online, you're in the right place. I've been in the GELE industry for let's say for the past 7 years ish. Though it's something I learned myself, and then something you learn yourself, you get to want to improve better and better. For me, right? There are big people out there in the industry. They are amazing people that know how to do it very well. I get, but me, I taught myself. One thing I'm sure about, right, is the fact that I'm a technical know-how. There are tech people. I'm the GELE tech that you have in our nation, our generation, in this time. With the help of what I've trained students, various occupations in life. I've trained married women, I've trained guys, I've trained ladies, I've trained young people, I've trained old people and all. And I've realized that the methods I use to teach them, they get it. So they actually get it. You get. So I'm going to be doing a series on mastering your GELE game. It's going to run for, I think my scheme, when I train people, my scheme usually runs for 4 weeks. I think the first thing in my scheme, if I'm getting it right, first in my scheme is I do for physical students, I do practicals I'll give you a practical on what to do for you to even see what you can do and to see what your hand can do, to see the level at which I'll classify you. Are you a beginner, beginner, or a beginner, or a beginned, or you're an advanced beginner? Do you get? So that's what I do first. The second thing I do is I do analysis. I always say this analysis. For my students that are out there, they will know. Analysis is the bedrock of tying GELE. I'm not among those that would, come and pay me this amount of money to teach you how to tie 4 styles, So when I even get people that actually send me a DM on Instagram to ask me that, confidential, please, can you teach me how to tie a 5 style I don't have money for? I do not give that. I'm not really sure if I know how to restrict my knowledge or restrict what I want to put out there. If I want you to get it, I want you to get it and be good at it. Do you get? So, in view of that, I don't take people that ask for sort packages. When you learn those 4 GELE styles, what next? If a new GELE style comes out in the future, can you tie it? Or you have to go back again to pay the amount? So, I think if you actually weigh your options, it's not worth it. So, the second class is analysis. Then the third one is sketching. I do sketchings. Then the fourth is taxes. I tax you on analysis and sketching to give you a good work. And this is the point where some of my students have said I'm a very brutal teacher, I'm not nice, I'm not this. I agree, I said, but I'm brutal for you to be able to get anything you see in the future. I always say this in my objectives when I have physical students. I say this to them all the time, that when I finish teaching you how to tie GELE, what I expect you to do is that what I expect you to know at the end of this session is that you should be able to tie GELE yourself without anyone helping you. You should be able to see a new style in the nearest future without someone calling your teacher and tie it. You get? So that's you have to know the foundation. You cannot, if the teacher has to spell mercy, you will spell it MERCY. But they should teach you how to pronounce anything you see out there. Why? They should teach you alphabet. That's why they teach us alphabet. So first thing I'll do is I want you yourself to tie something on your head. What I usually give my students is a perfect round, a simple round on the guest's head. If you can get the perfect round on the guest's head, then I think you are good to go. Then with that, you now grade yourself with what you see and what you did. Am I good? Am I not good? And don't lie to yourself. If you lie to yourself, you're just deceiving, you're not helping yourself. Alright, so what I then do is analysis. I think the day I'm doing this analysis, I will dwell so much on it because analysis is the bedrock of tying GELE. Analysis is the bedrock of the art. Analysis is everything of the GELE art. It's everything you need to know, right? So what they have analysis is the stage where you see a GELE style, look at it, study it, and be able to tie. You may be able to tie, but we need to have an idea on what actually the GELE is. If I see a bridal GELE now, For a normal, for someone that doesn't know how to do anything at all, you might not have you might not know what it is, right? If I say gele, like I want to be able to just sit down and start from the bottom. That's the base. How do you do all this base? Is this a V? How did they take it? If you can analyze a gele style perfectly, bro, sis, you are good to go. You have no issues at all. And this is one thing I always say: practice makes perfect. When I was in secondary school, I tried illegal stuff. Like I was always eager for when like they have a program in school, maybe like a staff is getting married or another staff is doing anything, and then the women that will start to tie gele. I will be the one to carry myself and go on. And let me be tired. I remember I tied one for one woman. I think my SS2, and she was very happy when she went to church. She was very happy. She was like, and it was very fun. I love that. But where I'm going to is what I could tie then, I can tie more than that now. Why? Practice makes perfect. So let's anticipate my series together. It's just going to be very amazing. It's going to be very educative. You are definitely going to learn something. Like I'm assuring you that you learn something, because with my scheme, I've tried it out on guys. Like I've called random guys. I've called those. Then I picked my cousin. I just gave him my scheme of work, explained like just the point of my scheme of work, and I gave him a gele, study gele. I did that because I just wanted to check if my skin is actually very viable and it's very, if it is up to date. And with that skin, he got like he could tie a perfect circle. That was to show me a guy doesn't have an idea on gele at all and doesn't have interest in gele. For him to get it, how much more you that now has interest in gele art, or you that wants to tie it, or you that is a lady that ties it at some point in time in life. So I'm inviting you to subscribe to my channel and watch out for my series. It's gonna be very interesting and educative. I can't wait to have you in my comment section. I cannot wait to have you guys sending me your various gele styles that you have tied and are rocking. Thank you so much. See you guys next week for part 1 of our series, Mastering the Gele Art. Bye.